and welcome back to another live mini reading session. So, the session I believe is sold out now. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. And I'm just gonna get into the last couple of people who have purchased a reading. But don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell because I try to go live once a week for free. Sometimes I do sessions like this where you can pay me, but most of the time it's a live free session. So, if you would like to hang out and pull cards with me or watch anything on my channel, I have pick a card readings, then make sure that you subscribe and join the Rainbow Fam. So we're gonna move on to the next person, and that is Maria. So Maria, you recently found somebody online that you met a couple years ago in Thailand, and you are so excited about the possibilities and potentials of this person. You remember just having a really great energy and connection with them. And there have been so many beautiful synchronicities in your life, like kind of connected to this person, and you're feeling really excited about it. So you're just wondering like what the possibilities and potentials are, maybe what the cards have to say about this person. So let's pull some cards. First thing that's coming up is like about some of your past experiences in love. Like, I get this sense that you've been through some deep healing and you really are ready to put yourself back out there again, to date again, to connect in love, to attract a relationship into your life. So part of you like wanted to take action and wanted to do something instead of just waiting for it all to happen. You know, you're like, I need to make some changes. And so out of that energy, I feel like you reached out to this person. Like it was a guided, or you looked for this person. It was kind of guided. Yeah, there's a lot of like roadblocks in your love life that have been cleared, a lot of healing that's taken place. You're ready to rededicate yourself to exploring dating and relationship potentials and possibilities right now. But what's going on with this person? Like everything's good for you on your end. You know, you're ready to attract love. You feel a connection with this person, but we got to check into them, their energy, see what's going on here. I see why you're like, I don't want to wait. Like, if there's a connection here, I want to explore this. I see where your energy's at. And there is a certain playfulness that was between you guys when you guys were around each other a couple years ago in Thailand. I see the playfulness. I see the flirtation. New love. I guess that makes me kind of wonder where he's at right now, relationship-wise. Is he available? You know? That might be the question, too. He does have a really beautiful energy, the divine masculine. This is somebody who is, yeah, I see why you like him so much. He has very good energy. Their vibe right now is very much like, I just want to do me, I want to be free, I want to be emotionally free. They're like in a finding themselves phase. They're reparenting themselves. Maybe they're going through some type of healing related to the family, or maybe even over a breakup or something. I get the sense they're on the other side of something and they're really embracing their creativity. So this isn't a red flag. This is really good for them, but it might also mean that they're not open for a relationship right now. That's the whole thing. Are they open for a connection? I guess it's kind of to be continued. To be honest, I do see you guys talking. Maybe you've already reached out. And maybe there's this feeling like, maybe this person's my twin flame, or maybe there's something that's meant to be because there's like all of these synchronicities. But even if you have a really synchronistic soul family, cut from the same cloth type of connection with a person, it doesn't always mean that they're meant to play the role in your life that you think they're meant to play. So that's why I say let go of controls, be an allowing, let this person pursue you. Maybe it's been 3 years, yeah, maybe reach out, why not? Kind of throw the ball in their court and see if they toss it back. But your guides are saying you deserve love. You deserve a love you don't have to chase after. You shouldn't have to go where he is. You shouldn't have to be the one sending all the messages and pursuing it. If this is meant to be, throw the ball, see if he throws it back. So flirt is your guidance here. There's a passion that you guys have for each other. I guess the real question is, where is he at? Is he able to do something like this right now? I don't think the question is whether or not he likes you, because he does, Is he open to commitment? There's a purpose you guys met. Yeah. He's going through a lot of healing right now. I get the sense that he made some choices he's not very happy with. And that he can't go back and change it. He has to kind of live with it. Oh, what'd she say? He got divorced but fell in a trap. He has a baby with someone he's living with. Yeah. That's what I was saying. He got himself in some situation he can't change. He's healing from it. He's also really struggling right now financially. Woo, he's not doing well. I kind of get the sense he's in a very difficult place right now. But one thing's for sure, there's a connection here. I can't deny the connection, the attraction you guys have to each other. I feel like this is one of those situations where you might just have to circle back to it. I would say for now, if you really want to attract love or connect with someone who's more available to you right now, and maybe look for people in your local community or surrounding you, and just focus on dating or connecting with others. You can still manifest the love that you desire, the connection you desire. This person is kind of off doing their thing. I get a sense the door will open for you guys. I just don't think it's right now. And in the meantime, you deserve to explore dating or connections, be fulfilled. That's what this card is. You deserve love. Yes. Beautiful. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. All right, so who's next? Aw, thank you, Maria.
Liz?
Okay, so Liz is next.
What do you need to focus on in your life right now?
So what do you need to focus on in your life right now? Okay, that's fun. Oh my gosh, Liz, what do you need to focus on in your life right now? Ooh, let's see. That's what I love about the tarot. You just never know. What do you need to focus on in your life right now? I love asking the tarot this. It's even a great question to ask every day. Like, what should my daily focus be? I love just pulling a card a day for myself. So let's see. What should you focus on in your life right now? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, I got such a big message for you. Okay, so first of all, what should you focus on? I kind of laughed because I was like, well, the universe would say this. But this is the card for meditation or finding peace or finding stillness or being able to contact the universe or your higher self, like prayer, being out in nature, finding balance, living the good life. I guess it looks different for everybody, but I think we all have that ability to find that place of stillness within, or just like kind of contentment that's detached from our outside world and reality. It's just like being in our body, being present. So, of course, traditional forms of meditation, or maybe even yoga, or certain physical activities, or going out in nature will help you get into that meditative state. But sometimes creativity can too. Like for me, painting really helps me like get in that place where I'm not worrying about anything. I'm not trying to predict or control anything. I'm just in the moment, in a good vibe. So that's something that's definitely needed for you right now. So just kind of meditate on that. Next, this is the hangman. This is telling you you don't have any big decisions to make at this time in your life. In fact, what you might need is to take the pressure off of yourself to really make any decisions or like really even do much right now. Other than like stay on the path you're on. This is like you might just need some time to kind of hang out, get a little bit of life experience, grow a little bit, so that you can see things from a different perspective. So this would be a good time in your life for dating, socializing, trying new things, just having fun, partying, the good life. I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you're like 21, 22, 23, 24, that kind of age. But that's the age that a lot of people will do that in their life. If you're older than that, then maybe you never got that. Or maybe like you need another cycle of that. Because I think we go through cycles and seasons of like self-exploration and fun and adventure. Then other times we gotta like get more serious. Like we gotta get the balance between all of that to allow ourselves to live life, have pleasure, indulge, have fun, but also like move forward and make things happen, right? You're 31. That's so funny. Yeah. You and I are the same age. Maybe you had to grow up really fast like me. Maybe it's time to give yourself the childhood that you never had, you know? So basically your advice is like, just hang out, have fun. You don't be semi-irresponsible. Enjoy life. Be young. You are young, you know? You're worried of somebody's judgment. Here's the devil next to the judgment card. I don't know if this is like your family or people you grew up with, or what will the collective they think. But first of all, that's really normal. I worry about that, have anxiety about that like every day myself, even though I try to let go of it. But I see that was holding you back for a really long time, like worrying what people were thinking or what that person would think, or like maybe pissing off your parents or something. But you're starting to be a little bit more rebellious and really taste life and allow yourself to enjoy, allow yourself to have more pleasure. And you're really getting into this vibe of like celebration. You're working a lot, but I don't think this decade in your life is going to be just remembered by you working. You're getting into a good balance of like saving up that money, investing in yourself, making it happen, but also like just really indulging in life because you come far. Celebration is needed. So I guess so far what to do, what to focus on, have fun, enjoy yourself, don't push yourself too hard, celebrate, enjoy, indulge in life, find the place of stillness inside of you, maybe through art, creativity, meditation, physical activity. They're just like balance your energies, continue balancing, continue self-care, be there for yourself, give yourself the childhood you never had, have fun. The one thing that's really worrying you is you still feel like you haven't quite nailed down exactly like what big gift you want to give this world, or like what career path you want to be on, or like what business you want to start, or like you just, maybe it might be finances, career. Our society like really makes us worry about that a lot, and I get the sense you're going to fall into it very naturally. Just need to let the path unfold naturally. You got this sword, you got lots of gifts. It's just like, how are you going to wield it? How are you going to use it? But it's not time for that right now. Maybe you're watching a lot of other people do it because this new moon in Leo and this full moon in Aquarius has asked a lot of people to step up in that way, but it's just not your time for that. So you just got to walk your own path. Don't let anybody judge you. Take care of yourself right now. This might also be school. I don't know if you're learning something new or you're in school. It's like you got to complete another year or two. It's that vibe of like kind of in the middle. But this is you, the Queen of Hearts, soft, sensitive, feminine, poetic, a writer, very creative, water energy. Yeah. This is the Tower here now with the King of Swords. I don't want to bring this up, but the cards, I mean, we got the Devil, and we got this, like, King of Swords crazy man here, and then we got the Tower, and Judgment. These are all cards of, like, some kind of narcissist that was in your life. Like, maybe it was the father, or it was a male figure, or, I don't know, a toxic boss or something. But I see this person, and how it's taken you a long time to learn to trust again and be open. A lot of healing's taken place. I see that you're ready for love, that your heart is healed a lot. You've set a lot of boundaries. You took a lot of that off. You're like, this isn't my energy. This isn't my burden, you know? Sending it back to that person with love and light for their healing, you know? Over it. Oh, it was your mother. She must have been real tough because I got a lot of masculine cards for her. Thought I was looking at a man. I feel you though. So yeah, a lot of deep healing with that. But that is not going to define you. I get the sense maybe you had a little slow start in life on the love department because of that, but you are like totally perfectly set up to attract somebody amazing. Yeah, reparenting yourself. That's what you've been focusing on. And here's the divine masculine, twin flame connection, love, marriage. I see it. I see it. Anyways, I'm like going off. I want like a full reading. Guess your original question was like, what should I focus on? Just have fun. There's times in our lives where we're being called to like make these big ass choices and like level up, and then there's times where we're just like called to live, you know? I guess life is the balance between those two things. So I hope that that resonates with you. You're welcome, Elizabeth. I'll see you next time. Aw. Oh, your mother, Bible thumper. Oh, I can relate. So annoying. Oh, life is crazy, isn't it? Okay. Steph is next. So funny. 2 people have asked about this today. Everybody's kind of in their own situation, though. So it's been, how long? Did you say how long it's been? Basically, you want to know. Steph, basically, you haven't talked to your sister in a while, and you're wondering if you'll ever talk to her again. So a lot of times why someone's going to walk away and not talk to the member of the family is it's either because, you know, maybe your sister's got a problem with the whole family and the parents and just you as an extension, or it's a problem with you specifically. So it's like, I wonder if she's talking to your mom or your dad or your other cousin. Like, it just, if she's cut herself off from everybody, it makes me wonder. Could have something to do with that, you know? Because if she really wants to cut herself off from the parents or anybody else, like, anybody who's involved with that, she might have to cut herself off with too, for her safety or protection or just to enforce her boundaries, you know? Sometimes in situations you got to choose sides. It can be complicated, you know? I do get a sense with your sister, it might have a little bit more something to do with the whole situation, you know? I know you're kind of insecure about this because you're like, am I a bad person? Did I do something wrong? Why isn't she talking to me? Like, am I really that despicable? Like, you guys kind of had a toxic relationship, let's be real here, but also you guys really care about each other, and I get the sense that you've been thinking about her a lot lately. It's been hard, maybe even some tears. You miss her. This is the Tower. When she left, everything was pushing her to leave. When she cut you off, she felt like she had no other choice. On her end, things are different than how you see them. That's what's hard to imagine, is you're just like, I don't know what the hell she's thinking. But she's had a lot different of an experience as you have, and maybe they're both the truth. Maybe there's something you're missing. I do get a sense you can manifest this connection if you really want to talk to her again. I would honestly handle it in the 5D. Write her letters, but don't send them. Write everything you need to say, everything that you need to get off your chest. It's not like you're giving that energy to your sister. You're releasing it and healing that. And you can take the letter and then rip it up and throw it away or burn it or something. That helps when you feel like you can't get closure with someone. If she's blocking you or ignoring you, you could try working on it in the 5D. I do get a sense there's going to be a window, there's going to be an opening. She could come back to you, honestly, at one point. I just feel like time needs to pass. She needs time on her own. I also get a sense that there's something going on in her love life, because we're getting the dating card reversed. I don't know if she's like single or she's like struggling in love right now, but that's also another factor to her being like, this is the worst time to repatch this relationship. And I honestly think she's been wanting to repatch the relationship with you, but the more time that goes by, the more the grudge kind of builds, and the more that it just feels like a lost cause. It's kind of how you might feel sometimes too. She's been thinking about you. She misses the good times you guys had. I think if you're going to talk to her or try to patch things up, I would be open to listening to her and being like, what do you need to tell me? What's going on? And maybe not rush to get defensive and not disbelieve her, sit and listen to her. And I get this sense that she might open up and tell you what's going on. You guys might be able to patch it up. She's going through a lot of grieving right now. She might not even understand why she had to step away, or why she had to stop talking to you. It just might have been like, I just can't anymore, and she's still trying to unpack. It's even deeper than just the connection you have with you and her, So she feels like when she's in contact with you or the family, it's holding her back in some way. Yeah. She's just wants to be on her own, to create something new for herself. But I kind of get the sense that she's not really holding a grudge towards you. That makes sense. It's more just the situation. I feel like if you can feel like you can hold space for her to talk to you and communicate, then she will. You might have to be the one to reach out and allow that. If there's something you guys both disagree on, there's got to be some kind of compromise, or you got to, really talk to each other. Sometimes it's just both of your boundaries are in confliction, and that's why you can't connect, This is about communication. This is about boundaries. But we're getting the rebirth card, like a subtle nod towards a healing in the future, or the possibility this relationship has to repatch. So don't give up hope. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. Peace out. All right, let's see who's next. Who? Okay. Oh.
My heart wants to hear the road before we get together. It's very hard on both of us. Is this connection worth doing all this for?
I'm all clearing my throat. I'm like, let's get ready for this one. Your first sentence, really just caught me. You're like, Mariano and I are in love. That's so sweet. However, you feel like for you, you met him kind of at a bad time, and you feel like you need some time to just kind of like figure some things out, be on your own a little bit or heal, and then you maybe want to reapproach the relationship, or you're just not really sure. And so you just want some cards pulled on the situation. I see where you're at. So let's see what the cards have to say about you and Mariano. Okay, so I don't know if there's a third party situation involved in this, like somebody that you recently broke up with or someone that you're with or talking to, like, because I do see a third party. And this could also just be a third party, like somebody that's affecting you, your ability to trust. Like it's kind of in this complicated situation. I get that sense, yeah. And your guides are telling you to keep an open mind. It's almost like you really do have the freedom to make whatever choice feels best for you right now. And if that really is what feels best, let's take it slow. This isn't a good time, let's circle back to this. I feel like if that's a decision you're making out of love for yourself, out of respect for yourself, then do it, But if you're making that decision out of fear, like I'm pushing him away, or I'm going to have to make a choice between him and somebody else, like, you might have to be willing to face this, to walk into it, not push it away, because the opportunity could continue to present itself to you. And that's kind of what I see is like, there's something that needs to be dealt with this person. Are you putting it off? Or do you really just need some time? Because this right here is like, I do see where you're at right now. Like, you had some struggles maybe with your finances and career, or just that area of your life was really a focus for a while there. And you're like, I really need to sort this out and like kind of figure my shit out, and I can't do this relationship thing right now. I get the sense that that's where you're at. You're also like, whoa, like usually when I get ready to date and put myself out there, like I'm just not feeling my best right now. Like this is kind of a bad time. I get the sense that maybe you're not feeling your best. This is attractive reversed. You have a lot to offer, though. You definitely got it going on. I can sense that. That's why this person is, like, so into you, Also, I get the sense that this is a healthy relationship. Like, the codependency card's coming out reversed. You guys get along really well together, at least right now, I get the sense that there's a great vibe between you two, and there's a real understanding you guys have. And this card is saying you deserve love. Like, this is true love. Like you said, the first line, Mariano and I are in love. Sometimes it's not the best time and it's not practical. You just have to allow yourself to love. I've been through the situation before where like I just broke up with somebody and then I met someone else. And, that's like, sometimes you don't want to rebound like that, but you met somebody amazing. It's kind of the exception to the rule, and you just got to trust your gut and move forward. But yeah, setting boundaries, taking it slow is important. But if you love someone, you don't have to cut them off just because life is tough and you're not feeling yourself right now, The only other thing I could see for why you guys can't be together is because there's somebody else. And maybe that's something you got to handle, or talk about, or, be honest about it. Talk it through with this person. Yeah, but I see where you're at. You're like, I need to detach from this. Maybe it's even just for like a week or two, honestly, so that you can think clearly. And your guides are also saying if in your daily routine you allow time for me time, you make a list of all the things you need to do to move forward and make the changes you want to make, and you start tackling that list, and you set a little bit of time aside for him. Like, you could add just a little bit more structure, routine to your life, discipline to your life, and you'd have space for exploring this connection, healing, and doing all the things you need to do. What if you could have it all? What if you could date Mariano, move forward with him, work on the finances and the career, and do the healing and get a space you need to make? What if you could do it all? Maybe what you need to change is your routine. Maybe you don't need to let go of Mariano or tell him wait around until later. Maybe you can have what you want. Maybe you can give it to yourself. Oh. Right? You do really want to be independent right now. So I think as long as you just draw the boundaries you need to draw, you can move forward with him. That's what you want. You got to just do what feels best. But sometimes we think this is the only way it can be, all or nothing. I can either date Mariano or I can focus on my healing. Maybe you can do it all. Maybe you got to just try. I don't see any reason why you should hold back from Mariano. Unless there's something I'm not seeing, like a third person or you're still married or something. If that's the case, just be real when you get a reading and mention that. It helps. And also know that no matter what, you're still going to be able to figure this out if you want to be with this guy, if you really do love him. And I get the sense that this is rare love. Step by step, you guys are going to, figure this connection out. You're going to make the moves you want to make in your life. A lot of abundance is on offer for you right now. You manifested this love, this attraction, this connection. Good things are happening. You just got to kind of shift your life to like fit it all. I kind of see where you're at. You're like, I don't want to lose myself in the process. Yeah. Yeah. Don't let the past keep you from being happy right now, Make space for the past. Journaling is like one of my favorite ways to do that, where I can have my me time and journal and make sure that I'm expressing the things I'm upset about or that I'm paying attention to it instead of just ignoring it, But you'll find an hour of journaling and then the rest of the day you're feeling a lot better and maybe you have time for this man, more time than you'd think, So this is telling you to move forward with self-respect. I think that's all this is about, is you're like, I just want to make sure I'm really respecting myself and I'm not rushing into something. I get that, but you're getting a green light on this relationship. Remember, you get to set boundaries in this relationship that can help you pace it and make sure you're going out of space and in a way that feels comfortable to you. Just communicate. You guys have a really strong connection, even a past life connection. Good luck staying apart from each other, even if you decide to take a break. That's just the truth. You guys are both really attracted to each other. It's really cute. I'm loving it. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you again so much for your support, and I will see you next time. All right, I need to put on some bug stuff because I think mosquitoes are coming. All right, who's next? Nuna? Okay.
Close enough to me, my
Okay, I'm open for it. So the next question, I'm putting lotion on for mosquitoes. The next question is from Nuna. How close are you to meeting your twin flame? I don't know, that's so complicated because I will definitely try to answer the question. Make sure you feel good about the reading, but this is like complicated because I guess like we're gonna go deep, you guys, okay? From a universal perspective, I don't really know if like time exists. So technically, if like you get into energetic alignment, maybe you could manifest your twin flame like a minute from now or something. And I don't know, theoretically. And that's not to say that you're not good enough for this person, that you have to like be all love and light and then they'll come. But I do notice that a lot of people tend to attract love at a time in their life where they're kind of high on life. They're enjoying themselves. They're feeling pretty good about being single. They got some projects going. They're bringing abundance into their life. They're taking care of their health. It's not about being perfect. They could just be making a lot of changes. And when I look back to all of the good, positive relationships that I attracted, I remember it being at a time where it was like really synchronistic and beautiful energy behind it. So you tend to attract what you are. You can make yourself more energetically attracted to things. So technically you can make yourself more energetically attractive to your twin flame. How do you do that? Well, there's people out there that like sell courses on it and it's like a whole thing, but just live your truth and be authentic and move forward in a way that feels good to you. And just keep trying to evolve and be better and heal every step of the way. Listen to yourself, love yourself, show up for yourself. That naturally is going to attract your twin flame. So for some people, maybe they just get in that vibe really fast, and because of divine timelines and soul contracts, they align with their twin flame at 20 years old. And then there might be some people that are like hardcore in alignment, but because of like divine timing, soul contracts, timelines, they don't track their twin flame till they're like 60 or something. So I guess there's kind of like a crossing between maybe fate and then also your energy, your alignment, and then the energy and free will and alignment of the other person who's involved. So, lots of different factors here. Do you follow that? We got really meta. We got so meta. So are you going to meet your twin flame soon? Are you close? We'll just see. We're going to ask the question, see what the cards have to say. Okay? By twin flame, I do kind of also assume you're like thinking life partner, like the person I end up with. Because not everybody recognizes their twin flame in this life or has union in this life. And twin flame isn't always a hierarchy. A lot of people end up married to their soulmate, and they might think it's their twin flame, but it's not, but they're like happier with that person in this life. And there's so many different situations and factors. I think ultimately at the end of the day, it's like, what does twin flame mean to you? And for you, I get the sense that you picture yourself really happy in this beautiful relationship, maybe even having children or being married or having that life partner, sharing a home. I see it. I see that vision you have. You're healing from codependency a little bit. You know, sometimes life asks us to be independent and to stand on our own 2 feet, and that's what you're going through. That's what you're learning through this time. You have some connections, perhaps before your twin flame. Maybe that'll be hard because the next person you meet, you'll like write it off and be like, well, I know this isn't my twin, so what's the point? But it doesn't matter. Like life, like someone can still sweep you off your feet if it's meant to be, it will. And always go into every relationship hopeful. But it kind of does seem like if I was to give a prediction based off the cards, maybe you meet a past life connection or two first. Because I get a sense that you still are like in the process of connecting with your soul family. And so there's bound to be some soulmates you're going to connect with. Some of them will just be platonic soulmates, like a coworker or a friend or something like that. But there are also romantic soulmates, and I can kind of envision that. I can kind of see like, maybe 1 or 2, there's going to be soulmate connections, and you'll learn the lessons you need to learn from them. You'll get the blessings you need to receive. You're going to learn more how to build trust in relationships. So if you really want to know where you're at, that's what you need to work on. And it's not always like, oh, just blind faith in somebody. Like a lot of times trust has to do with setting boundaries too. And also trusting yourself, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. Like you're working on that and learning that in relationships. But it's really not too far away. Now we start seeing this card getting to know each other. Like you're going to be opening up to someone and telling them like your deepest secrets and feel like there's just this deep understanding there. And then this card sometimes I get for twin flames because it's kind of like a twin card. Then we see this big risk, this big leap of faith, this this new beginning. It's probably marriage. And then we see spirituality, like awakening. So your twin, it's like popping up in your cards, like right here, and you just got like a couple cards before that. So you're not too far away. You're not like, oh, you have 50 karmic lessons and then you'll manifest your twin flame. No, don't worry. It's just around the corner. I think you should live your life as if this person's coming. In fact, live your life as if they're already with you. I mean, that's kind of impossible when you really get down to it, but you know, what choices would you make in your life if you were with them? Where would you go? What would you do? Don't hold back on any choices you want to make. And Don't wait for this person before you live your beautiful life. And they're going to come and catch up to you and meet you in the middle. And sometimes by living your truth, that's how you attract them. So let's see if we got anything else about timeline. Yeah, we're not getting any numbers, no timelines from my timeline deck. But they are saying love is around you. Page of Pentacles, you could be attracting someone in your life kind of soon. Yeah, by September next year, I see a potential love connection in your life, a relationship, and I guess you'll just have to take it day by day. This area of your life wants to grow. It's no surprise that you're like starting to think more about like, twin flame union and love, because this area of your life really wants to grow. So it's going to be an exciting year. 2022, 222, we'll have to see. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. And we're going to move on to the next person. Okay, so Rose is next.
If we do break up, how will it happen? When?
Okay. Ooh, this question is like, I see what you did there. Okay, so Rose, I get the sense that you're worried you're going to break up with this person. You've been envisioning it. Maybe you even want it. And you're just kind of like, maybe you're afraid to break up with them, or you're just like, I don't know what that's going to look like. You've just been kind of contemplating it. I'm not sure if you're bored in your relationship yet, or if you're dating a narcissist and you're like afraid to leave them. I don't know what's going on. But you're obviously contemplating breakup. And so you're like, if we did break up, how would it happen? And is that when? Okay. I see what you did there. All right, dear. Let's see what's going on. Oh, no. You've really been overthinking this. You've been a little worried. Like, you're starting to picture the breakup. That's how you know that that's a red flag. Something's going on here. I don't know if you guys just, like, need to work more on your sexual connection, the chemistry, and romancing each other a little bit because you got too comfortable. Or if you think you're arguing a lot or something. But it does seem like maybe you're worried about security. Maybe you're thinking, I don't know if this person can bring me security, like safety, security, money. I don't know. Maybe there's practical stuff this relationship's lacking right now. Because I'm going to be real. The Eight of Pentacles came up. That's money. So it's like worry about money. Maybe that's what that could, yeah. Like, gotta let me know if that resonates. You also want to change in your life. You really want to change. You really want growth. And you're wondering, maybe this person is holding me back from my growth. So you've been starting to think that. There's a part of you that can see yourself moving forward with them, but you just know it's going to take a lot of work. And you know that there's kind of an exit point that you're at in this relationship. I think every relationship goes through that. Because you have a choice. Do I want to remain or do I want to try something new, you know? And whatever choice you choose that feels best for you will be blessed. So it doesn't matter if you stay with him or not. You got to ask what feels best for you. But I will indulge you. You going off on your own. Honestly, the cards look good for that. If you choose to go off on your own, that is a huge fear you'll be facing, first of all. But second of all, you're a planner. I get that. You're going to have a million plans for like how you're going to live your new life and where you're going to go and what you're going to do. And all of a sudden your life will be filled with a lot of activity and, I don't know, gym classes and new friends and coffee dates, and it's just going to pop off. Because I feel like if you leave or you guys break up, like, you are moving on. You're like, I'm not wasting my time. But there will be a grieving period. Oh my God, I said grieving, and look what I pulled. Mourning. That's creepy. Ooh. That's how you know you're psychic, when you start seeing the cards before you pull them. Does that happen to anyone else here? Any other tarot readers? Anyways. Yeah, you're going to have to go through mourning. It'll be tough. It'll destroy you, but you'll come back from it. It might be why you're avoiding this breakup, because you're like, damn it, I don't want to go through that again. It's so hard. Yeah. Sometimes old crops have to be burned to make way for new growth. Sometimes the way that our soul chooses to, sometimes our soul chooses to be purified by fire. So we have a breakup, or we leave the job, or we cut something out, and that's always painful, you know? Look at clearance. You cut something out, that's clearance. Ooh, we got clearance next to the relationship card. So basically, I can see this breakup. You can see this breakup. You'd make it through. You'd be fine. But the question is, do you want this? Are you thinking about this because you're afraid it's going to happen? You can see how your partner feels. Or are you thinking about it because you want it to happen? I'm done thinking. I'm ready to do something about it. You and your partner are definitely at a crossroads. Like, both of you guys are like ready to make a decision. The ball kind of is in your court, because like when you kind of get like this, your partner just thinks that you're like teasing him, kind of. I mean, that's kind of a really weird way to kind of debase it too, but he's kind of used to you sometimes feeling a little insecure about the relationship, and it does keep him on his toes. So, you know, and I feel like you guys definitely got to communicate and figure this out. Let's go to the next level, you know? It's just like, do you want to do that? He doesn't want you to put your life on hold. I think he kind of knows, or your partner kind of knows, like, that you guys might be breaking up. He's open to staying, but he's also open to leaving. The ball might be in your court. I'm not sure if he's going to be the one to speak up to end the relationship. I just see him checking out for a while. You might have to be the one to bring it up. But he doesn't want to leave you. He does really care about you. That's why it's so complicated. He's definitely been pushing you away. You guys have some stuff to talk about. But you would survive if you left. As far as when, I feel like you guys are, this is happening right now. I don't want to freak you out, but I feel like it's time to talk about it. And yeah, this is August. Yeah, the 8th month, August. Could be a breakup, could be now. So they're just like, when is this gonna happen? They're just like, talk to him now. Not like break up with him, but time to speak your truth. Couple months to kind of maybe hash this out. Don't put this off. I would suggest, if you're having trouble making a decision, to spend some time alone in nature, by the lake, the river, the ocean. I mean, be safe. Maybe bring a friend, I don't know, but just get outside a little bit and get some time to write in a journal and just be still and rest. And in that energy, the answers come to you. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support. All right, you guys, I'm going to take just one more break to refresh my energy, to make sure that the last couple of you guys get just as much energy from me as the first couple of you guys. So I will be back in a minute. Gonna flush out that third eye. And we've got how many people left? Okay. 3? Okay, we just got 3 people left.
2.
Actually, 2 people left. So I'll see the last 2 of you guys in about 7 or 8 minutes. Make sure you click into part 4, and I will see you soon.